All prepped up. Hope you're all okay. A little bit late today, mainly because strike day in the UK. Teachers are on strike for school, so Raheem was at home today. So I just took him to like an adventure play park kind of indoor thing. I was on my laptop, but obviously I can't go live until I get home. But I'm here now. Hey John, hey Mia, hey Melissa. I'm actually back. By the way, if anyone has jumped off and jumped on, I'm really sorry. I am starting a bit early, but I'll see everyone that pops back on at 1 o'clock. Andy, you're at your mum's. It's always. I always find it amusing when when we're not kids anymore, right? But we're like, oh yeah, I'm at my dad's, I'm at my mum's, I can't talk right. I can't talk right now, I'm at my mum's. My dad's here, I've got to go. Hey Chilster, how you doing? Hey Big Kahuna. But hopefully, we'll catch you later, Andrew. I talk about the My Listing directory theme quite a lot. Well, the creators of that created a new version called Voxel, which is meant to be a lot more better with custom fields and stuff. They've literally given me a copy of that to test out, so I might do a video on that. So I'm looking forward to playing around with that. Might do that later on today, because I'm live with Paul tonight. So later on in the evening, I'll have like a 2-hour gap. So I might go and have a play with Voxel, Voxel. It might be better than the My Listing directory theme, but I haven't actually looked at it. I've seen a snippet of it, but not really played with it. So now I've got the opportunity to do that. Hey Dipanshu, hope you're all okay. Do you know what, Chilster? I think it's like when I first started going live, I did wonder about how much traction are we going to get with people coming and going, and it might be a different audience every day. Hey, Eddie. And often, just like a lot... Hey, Pickstar. Just like a lot of you invest time to join... Hey, Maddie, how you doing? Just like a lot of you invest time to join the live chats... And I know a lot of you are working in the background as well, or hey Erica, you might put the sound on mute and drop in and out. The time you invest is almost like the time I invest, because I get zero work done, but you feel like you're giving something back and all of that. So it's kind of good. It's kind of nice, right? It's kind of nice. So Pickstar, no, right. So I used My Listing directory quite a lot, and the creators of the My Listing directory theme, who are known as 27 Collective, what they've done is, I'll put it on screen as well, they've given me a copy of their new directory theme called Voxel. Now, Voxel is meant to be a whole lot better than... I'm trying to find it. Here we go. It's meant to be better than the My Listing directory theme. So anyway, they've given me a copy, very nice of them as well, I will say, to test out and play with. And if I think it's good, I might do a review of it. But I'm not going to do a review of it unless I think it's good. Okay, I'm not going to tell you, oh yeah, this is really, really awesome. You've got to have a look at this. Let me just get the URL up for it. I think it's this one, getvoxel.io. But anyway, I'll get it on screen. Hey George, how are you? So Dipanshu, what were your questions? Dipanshu? So my video was about WooCommerce, restrict the content, membership, access courses rather than using LMS. So what were your questions, Dipanshu? Why is my internet so slow today? Let me just check my speed test thing like that. Hey John, how you doing? Well, you know what? What's happened, John, is they've seen me do lots of videos on... No, my page speed is coming out 750 today, so it's pretty high. They've seen me do videos on the My Listing theme, and they quite like how, without even asking me, I just go and help promote it, because it's really, really good. I like it. So I think they've basically, so here it is, okay. Let me get this right. Here we go. So this is the new version of what they've created, and it's meant to be better. You know, it's meant to allow you to do loads more stuff. However, I've not really played around with it. So I'm going to go in and just have a look and just see how easy is it to use. Is this something you could very easily jump into and build out? Because it looks quite good. Because it also has notifications, direct messaging, payments, all of this stuff built in. It looks very, very good. But I haven't played with it yet. So I'm intrigued to know how good is Voxel. And I'm hoping by Monday I'll have a video done for it. So I can give you my honest review of it, and just see how it is. Hey, Raheem, you okay?
Which one is your one?
Come over here.
I'm about to go and watch your live.
Oh, you're going to watch my... So Raheem's going to watch me live. Raheem's here today. He's going to go watch me live. Right, let me...
And I'll be on that screen. I'll be on that screen.
Yeah, you'll be on that screen. Right, let me just get it onto YouTube for him. YouTube. And let me get it onto Web Squadron. Just bear with me for a moment. I mean, what kind of kid, right, sits there watching his dad from another room?
Well, there's no point being live when you can just, like, text in the chat.
Here you go. So you'll see it in a moment. So just let the...
You'll see all of me in a moment.
Yeah, there you go, look. There you go, you're live, so you can go now. You can go now. You can go. Anyway, so I'm going to be doing that. Looking at this, the Voxel theme, which is meant to be a step up from the My Listing theme. But I haven't really seen it or done it yet, so we're going to have to kind of like play around with it. All right, mate, you can go now. Okay.
I'm going to put in your password so I can be on that screen.
Yeah. It is kind of built. It is built on Elemental again. So, but it'll be kind of handy just to see how different is it, and does it give you any further capabilities? Anyway, Dipanshu, Raheem, I'm getting a bit of an echo sound. Hold on. I know I can't, Maddie. I can't. I had to send him out because I'm getting an echo sound from my voice from before. Wing Commander, that takes me back to, when was it? 1990. Oh God, a long time ago. Yeah, Eddie, please click like. We've only got 10 likes at the moment. Right, back to Dipanshu. How do you manage the progress of each user in the mastery module you made? Okay, Dipanshu, so here's my question to you. How important is it to monitor the progress? So let me give you an example, right? Let's say I've got a mastery module with 10 parts in the mastery module. How to get clients. Let's pretend there's 10 parts, right? Yeah, I think it was 94, George. Well, it was like you had Star Fox, right, George? And then it wasn't too long after Star Fox. Star Fox, I think, was 92. Roughly about that time. Hey, Pez, I'm just going to shut the door for a minute. Hold on. Just it lets in a bit of draft. Right. So back to Dipanshu, okay. If you've got a mastery module, how to get clients, you got 10 parts in there. Does it matter if I go all the way to the bottom? Because then it might say you've done 100%, but all I did was scroll down. And then if I scroll back up, does it then decrease? Do I have to tick a box? Do I have to now do a quiz before I can go to the next part? So sometimes, what is the benefit of how far you're done? In fact, I would turn it around, not page tracker, the progress widget from Elemental. So you know when you have like a post or a page, you put it on and it either has a bar, which you can also turn to rotate, or you can have a circle and you have it as a sticky. So as you scroll down, it then says how complete are you? So when it comes to monitoring, you just got to think out the box. You got a progress widget in Elementor. Why don't you just use that? Because I would say, what's the major benefit of saying that you're 90%, 100% complete? Because I find stuff like that a little bit false. What if I've skipped? Well, I haven't really completed. What if I can't go further without clicking? Which then irritates me, because then... do you remember I don't know about you, but at work we had to do training courses, right? Every so often you got to do a training course. And you just want to get to the questions to get the course done. But no, you have to watch a 30-minute long video. There's no way of skipping to get to the questions. And you waste 30 minutes of your life. And you're like, I know the answers. It's all about data protection. I know this inside out. Just get me to the question. I don't need to sit there and kind of go, you're in an office and you leave a file on the table and you read the file. Have you breached data protection? Well, duh, yeah. Okay, the monitor is your bank account. If it says here, you should move. Is there a way to become a template beta tester? To be honest, Erica, you can, I don't know, reach out to the developers. I mean, I've been approached by the 27 Collective who created Voxel, because they've seen my videos on my listing and they're like, hey, yeah, we like what he does. Do you want to have a look at this? So Dipanshu, the client wants to get his 120 pages of each ebook converted into 120 posts. And he wants to track so that a user can start reading again. Oh, well... Again, though, Dipanshu, what's the benefit? So you're saying, hey, Gary, okay, so let's say, Dipanshu, right? I mean, what's the benefit, though? I really don't see what the benefit is. Let's say someone goes into this ebook and they only read page 1 and page 120. What do? Give them a refund? Tell them they've not done enough? You know? So I'm still not seeing what is the benefit. What is the crux of why you would have to do that? So he's saying he wants to track how much they've done. For me, I'm like, hey Artif, how you getting at? So I would say, why is it important that they have read every single page? Why is it important they have read every single page? Because then you might as well lock it all down. So as soon as they buy the course, they get to page 1. You've got to go to the bottom of page 1 to now click a button to go to page 2. Now, whether they read all of page 1 is like terms and conditions of a contract. Oh, I just sign it off. But the fact they had to scroll down means they hopefully have taken in something or nothing. So that's my question, Dipanshu. It's easy, though, for everyone to say, but my client wants it. I would challenge the clients and go, why? What do you get out of it? What do they get out of it? And what if I skip the first 20 pages? Am I penalized? Do I get a refund? Do I misunderstand, misinterpret? What's the crux of that? It's like someone going into the cinema. They miss the first 10 minutes and they sit down and they're told you're not allowed to watch the film. You missed the first 10 minutes. You're not allowed to watch the film. Or let's say someone goes for a toilet break midway through a movie. No, you can't finish the movie. You're not allowed to come back in. Or say someone's at university and they have a week off because they're ill and they miss lessons. Does that mean they can't continue? What is the benefit? Because I often see it and I always sort of go, so what? So that's my question back, Dipanshu, I would say. Hey, Raheem, you're right. You're back here again. Yeah, look, take care, Gary, okay. John, one of my clients provides mastery modules and they are successful. They also use live chat like me. Combination works. Scary part, making modules I found. Yeah, do you know what, John? I've got tons and tons of pages still to do on the how to start a website design business, web design business. It's down there. I should put a link in as well. In fact, that reminds me, I need to give you guys a link. What is it, Raheem? Raheem keeps coming in and out, and he's hiding. And then he'll just show his face like a little gremlin. Hello.
This is well done, somebody put.
Yeah, because you got a Leicester top on.
Yeah.
Hey Artif, yeah, so today the teachers are on strike, so he's got today off. He's my problem today. But the reason we're a little bit late today, is because I took him to Rascal Ranch, which is an indoor play park, which is quite a cool play park. It's not far from us, about 10 minutes away. He likes it there. And yeah, nice indoor park, isn't it? Hey, don't worry, John. I love all your comments. Back to Dipanshu. I have shared the mail of the client reference. What? Now, are you asking me now to open my email, Dipanshu? Are you asking me now to... Right, okay, so your client reference. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna share it on screen. Okay, so this is what the client wants. Okay, so this is what Dipanshu's client wants. I'm gonna share it on screen. Okay, here we go. And I don't know about you, but it looks like to me like a travel agency, like lastminute.com, like they're selling flights and bookings for hotels. It has a really old-fashioned look. I would make them want to change this. Number two, okay, so there's loads of books and whatever's they're going to have on here. But again, I don't see the point of, completion. Let's say I hire a movie from wherever. I don't care if, I like to know how far I am in it, if I've paused it, how much have I got left. I don't mind that, but what if I have fast forwarded? So what if I'm watching a movie and I'm forwarding it? So it says you've watched 50%, but I didn't watch 50%. I forwarded it. So I've just spent 5 minutes going from 0 to 1 hour in. I never properly watched it. So what's the point of it? Hey, Plurat, how you doing? Exactly, George. And that, you get it, right? It's a fake feeling, isn't it? You completed a course and you sort of go, but you haven't. That's why I'm very that is why on the mastery modules, you don't see you've completed. You got 20% left. Because you're going to chop and change, aren't you? I'm not sure about user accessibility, though, Dipanshu. I'm not sure about that. The fact they can access the page, that's user accessibility. If they can read it, that is that. Hey, Mia. Hope you're okay. Yeah, I mean, from a school educational point of view, I think that is true with the progress bar. Especially when they lock it down. So that you can't progress until you tick, and then it allows you to progress. A bit like step form. When you have a form, and you have step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, stuff like that.
It's funny because it says open me for awesome peace.
Oh, this is for me. This is t-shirts.
Nice.
Yeah, these are some t-shirts I ordered for myself. Just some t-shirts. They're not for you, they're for me. They're not for you. Oh, there's some sweets in there for him.
Yay.
Who put sweets in the bag? Ah, yes, here you go. So here's one of my new t-shirts. Some of you won't understand this. Some of you will not understand what Dunder Mifflin is.
What is Dunder Mifflin?
Office. The Office.
The Office, what?
That TV show I sometimes watch. Okay? And then here's my other t-shirt that I've ordered. Here's another one I've ordered. It says warning. In fact, I'll hold it here. Warning, sarcasm inside. Sarcasm inside. They look a bit big. I have to say, though, these are meant to be small, but they do look a bit big. That's big. That's a lot bigger than what I normally wear. That's a bit big. Anyway, right. Go play with your iPad. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, anyway, sorry, I just missed some of the comments coming in. Hey, TLC Online, how you doing? So, Dipanshu, how can we make subscriptions with page restriction and WooCommerce? Well, Paid Membership Pro allows you to do that. You might need to add on WooCommerce subscriptions, Dipanshu. So, here's a question for you. Is your client likely to pay for WooCommerce subscriptions? Are they? If they are, then your job's done. So go and have a Google. Look, a lot of you do have to get used to me saying this, okay? You're going to have to get used to me saying this. Don't forget, our super course is open for you to kind of sign up to if you want. But you're going to have to get used to me saying, have you Googled it? Have you gone in? Whoops-a-daisy. God, I can't control my mouse today. Have you gone in and Googled WooCommerce subscriptions, plugins, code snippets, stuff like that? Yep, Chillster, limitless paper in a paperless world. Absolutely, Sonic. Your comment is very, very true. I know, RT, but it's kind of nice that he did that, right? Web Squadron t-shirt. Yeah. The American version of The Office, when it was on, it was really good. It was better when Steve Carell was in it. When Steve Carell left, it kind of lost a lot of its charm. You know, but it was still good to watch. Oh no, Sonic. So is this not... Who are you then, Sonic? I'm now confused who you are. Your son has changed your YouTube name. Yeah. Hey, Carlo, how you doing? I know. But what I would say, yeah, is go to Google, okay, WooCommerce, subscriptions. You can either pay $200 or whatever and get the official one. What are you doing?
So I'm trying to enter that chat.
You can't enter the chat under my identity, otherwise it will create a paradox. Do you know what a paradox is? What? Do you want to create a rip in the space-time continuum and cause the universe to implode?
Really?
Yes, really. Go onto Google and look up paradox. The impact of a paradox. Where do you think black holes come from, Raheem? That is why you cannot log in with my Google ID. Do you like that? I've just taught him about paradoxes. I think that was quite a great explanation, that was, wasn't it? Yeah, I mean the last season was better. It was a bit painful sometimes watching without Steve, because you could tell they were trying to fill the gap. And I really felt, for anyone that's watched the American version of The Office, I really fell out of love with Andy. Andy really started to get on my nerves. Especially when he became the boss. It was like, oh, please get rid of him. And I'm glad they did. Eventually, they sort of, curtailed him out of the show eventually. But yeah, like John says, there's a lot, you could use the WooCommerce one. There's other plugins. All you've got to do is make sure you find something that fits into the WooCommerce product, so the restrict content thing works with that, and away you go, right? Away you go. Job done, in a way, and you'll work it out. You might spend a day or two research playing around, but that's what you got to do sometimes. Oh, Extreme Hip Hop, gotcha. You've probably logged into their account, though. There's a German version of The Office named Stromberg, and it's awesome. Really? How interesting. I did not know that. Stromberg. What does Stromberg stand for? Does that stand for office? Because it sounds like a drink. Does Stromberg sound for that? Did you see his face though when I said the space-time continuum will rip? He kind of went like, because on the weekend, I was watching Interstellar. Interstellar is one of those movies that I can watch whenever it's on TV. I love it. And he sat there watching it with me. And when I explained, when he understood that, you know, when they land on the planet and like 20 odd years have passed while they're on the planet, he was like horrified. Oh my God, what if they were there for a whole day? You'd be 100 years old. I mean, it'd probably be worse than that, but yeah. Carlo, is there a reason why the first item in a nav menu is always active, even though I am not on that page? Technically, it shouldn't be active unless it is your home page. So if the first item in your nav menu is the home page and you're on the home page, then that's why it is. But you're saying you're not on that page, so I would question and say, are you checking on Elementor Editor, or are you on a live site in a private window? So please check on a private window. Ah, got you, Chillster, idiot boss. Yeah, absolutely, Erica. I mean, I have to be honest. I was not a fan of the UK version of The Office with Ricky Gervais. I like him, but I wasn't a big fan of The Office, the UK version. I found it a little bit too, I don't know, I just found it irritating. Then the American one came out, and I saw an episode of season 3 by chance, literally by chance, and I was like, wow, this is really funny. And then I literally binged back on season 1, 2, and 3, caught up, and kept up with it until it finished in, when did it finish? 2013? 2014? Somewhere around about that time, I think it finished. Hey, take care, Pixar. Great having you here, mate. You know, as always, and look after yourself, all right? So I'm going to be later on today. I have got quite a bit of stuff to do, actually. I've got to sort out which videos I'm going to be recording on the weekend. I've got an idea for what I'm doing, but I just want to fine tune it a bit. I then want to investigate the Voxel plugin. Because it's a theme, for directory. And then I might do a video on that on the weekend as well. So that's 2 videos I might do on the week. Well, no, 7 videos I might do on the weekend record. Then I've got to just double check something about the super course that I'm covering off. And I've now realised I've changed my mind about the order I'm going to do it in. Right, changed my mind about the order I'm doing it in. And then gonna watch Mandalorian episode 1 of season 3. My son can't wait for that. He was like this morning. Dad, Mandalorian season 3 is now streaming on Disney Plus. Yeah, okay, son, wait. We'll watch it later. Not right now. I've got you a packet of Pringles. We'll watch it later. So we're gonna do that. And then I'll do some more investigation check on something. Just sorted out a client this morning with some changes to some of their terms and conditions and policies. And then tonight at 8 o'clock, hey, take care, George, mate. See you soon. Please don't forget that we've got a live chat with Paul again, business related, about web design. I am watching The Last of Us, Sonic Bros, up to date on it. The Last of Us is very, very character driven, which I don't mind. I don't mind that. But it's almost like they've sacrificed a heck of a lot of the conflict and fighting and stuff and all of that, which I don't mind. You know, I don't completely mind. But yeah, Last of Us. But yeah, we're watching that. And the acting in it is great. I think the acting in it is very, very believable. It's really, really good. Hey, Alistair, look, the bricks videos I think that I've done are very basic, and I do want to do more in-depth stuff at some point. I've just got a backlog with other stuff I'm trying to sort out, but I will be revisiting a lot of the brick stuff. One of the other reasons why I've not done as many videos as what I did, say, in October, November, and I do bits here and there with bricks, is because there hasn't been a major thing come out yet. So I'm still waiting for like their mega menu, their mobile menu builder. They are very overdue with the mobile menu builder. That should have been out ages ago, like ages ago. So I'm looking forward to that. And then I'll get back in and do some meatier. I just realized my passwords popped up. I will then do some meatier, much meatier tutorials on Bricks Builder, because a lot of them are just like, I want to do some like full site, full, sort of stuff. Dipanshu, okay, sorry, Erica's questions. What are your thoughts on faceless YouTube videos? Faceless YouTube videos only work if the accompanying content, like the words, the subtitles, the videos, are engaging enough. Even the music, could be a musical video. It's got to be really, really engaging to work. If it's just boring, it ain't going to work. Dipanshu, have you checked the page speed score for the super module landing page? No, but Dipanshu, I created it on Sunday. I know it's not page speed optimized, and it doesn't need to be page speed optimized at all. It doesn't need to be page speed optimized at all. Because it's just a landing page. There's no gimmicks at all, and all I've done is just build it out, boom, 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 without really focusing on the page speed angle of it. So that's kind of a nothing point. That's not the basis of it, though, and it loads absolutely fine. And as far as I'm concerned, even if the page speed score was 40, 30, 20%, I don't even know what it is. Honestly, I don't. It's almost irrelevant to the basis of what I'm using it for, because I've got a video on there. So I know that's going to add a hit in there. I've got stuff going on. I know it's going to add a hit. I've got the WooCommerce cart showing. It's going to add a hit. I don't care. I don't care. For All Mankind, I've seen the trailers for that, not watched it yet. I've not really done much, Alistair, with Motion Page. I think I mentioned this last week with GSAP, Motion Page, Green Shift, all of that. I've not really done much. You okay, mate? What's wrong? Raheem's coming in, he's sat down there. You're right. You look a bit sad.
No, I'm not sad.
Has the battery on your controller run out? Has the battery on your iPad run out?
No. She had somebody walking upstairs.
You heard somebody walking upstairs. Well, maybe that's because you opened a paradox and it's you walking upstairs, but you don't realise it. Hey, Melissa, how you doing? Melissa, we started about a while ago, and I noticed your message earlier, but I'm glad you're back. Hey, SI, how you doing? And that's the thing, do you know what? Now that you've said it, let me now just go and check what is the page speed of that page. Now that you've gone and said it, it's got me a bit like, why? Is it really bad? But bear in mind, I created it on Sunday. I was rushing to get this done in time for Monday. I was rushing. I'm telling you now, I was rushing. I had to get the video done and edited. I was trying to get this out. I was trying to get all the payment things set up. I was trying to get the details finalized. But Dipanshu, I think sometimes you don't. I think you don't kind of understand. Like, the page speed is not the crux of what the point of that page is all about. And I've got a video on there. I haven't reduced, like the images. I've just stuck an image on. I haven't sized it properly or anything like that. Yeah, seriously, I wouldn't worry about it. Do you get what I mean? Because there comes a point where some pages don't matter. Like, I bet if you were to check the page speed on contact pages, you would find it's absolutely awful. Absolutely awful. Okay? And also, the other thing also, I haven't done asset cleanup on that page either. So, and I haven't done like certain other things on that page. So, you have to take a step back and kind of go, so what? So what? You know? Because the crux of the page is to explain to people, like I'll show you, the crux of this page is to clarify in some way or the other, hey, here's the calls, here's what you get. You know, here's your problem, the problem area. Here's a video. Here's an idea of what the content, some of the content would look like. There's over 75 pages. Here's the price point, blah, 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 blah. Look, container. Loads of containers, image boxes, blah, 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 blah. And then we got some images down here and stuff like that. Blah-de, blah-de, blah. Right, Raheem, you say it. Blah-de, blah-de, blah.
Blah-de, blah-de, blah.
How dare you say that? Yes, so the amount of stuff I wanted to get done this week, and I think some of you can relate to this, is that when you often kind of say you want to get so much work done in a week, I've only achieved 50% of what I set out to achieve this week. It's a little bit disheartening because you then start to go, well, what do I have to sacrifice to get more done? And often you then have to kind of go, well, maybe I was too harsh on myself. Maybe I set myself too serious a target where I was always going to fail. So I need to pull back a bit, just crack on with what I'm doing, and know that I will get to the finishing line soon. I just have to keep working hard. I'm just reading the question here from Erica, or comment. In the navigation widget, click on the layout tab and scroll down to active current.
Somebody put speed.
Yeah, I mean, again, I'm assuming, Carlo, that you would have done that. So Erica coming in with that is absolutely right, but I would have assumed you have done that. So you've gone in and you've touched things, right? And you haven't got any excess code. And we're assuming that you're using the Elementor nav menu and not from a third-party plugin. And I'm assuming that you're not using Astra as well for your header. So a lot of assumptions there. Exactly, John. And that's what's of more interest. The bounce rate, but at the same time, this, okay, is not, let me make it clear to you right now, this is not the bread and butter of Web Squadron. Building websites is the bread and butter. This is just us putting in, not butter, something extra back into the community. All the things we get asked and loads of extra stuff. In fact, I'll tell you the stuff I still need to build out on that I'm going to get done this week.
Dictionary calls.
Hold on, Raheem. Discovery calls, consultancy time, proposals, pinpointing the pain points. Sorry, not pinpoint, pain point. What you're going to do for them. How much detail do you give? How much research do you do before they've paid you a deposit? Setting your prices. The actual costs attached to your proposal. Closing the deal. This is stuff that a lot of people take interest in and they want to know more about. And I'm not giving you, ChatGPT, tell me what to put here. No, this is real life experience. I'm not going to tell you to try something that I know ain't that good, doesn't really work, is a waste of time. I'm telling you what we do And even a bit more, because there's some stuff I'm like, yeah, maybe we should try this a bit as well. It's all going to be in there. It's all going to be in there. Absolutely depends you. And that's what you got to do. What you've got to do, right, is take yourself out of what we call the, you got to take yourself out of the textbook way of thinking. I did a video today on hero banners that I put out there. Please go and watch it. Why do we all think that hero banners need to be full width images, massive headline, subheader, call to action? Maybe the image is powerful enough without words. Maybe the image is too busy. So have a smaller image, have your word. Maybe you just have words. Maybe you don't have a call to action until the second section, right? So textbook templates out there and videos all say the same thing. You got your image or a full width color, whatever. Big headline, subheader, call to action button, divider, icon. Blah de blah de blah. You don't need that's textbook. That's textbook thinking. Even with SEO and blog post, textbook thinking. Page speed score. Make sure your homepage is good. Make sure maybe your services page is good. Maybe people jump straight to that from Google. But every other page, I mean, come on. The shop page. You're never going to get a really good score on a shop page, I'll tell you now. Single product page, you're never going to get a really good score on that either. Contact page, who cares, right? Psh, who cares, right? So sometimes you got to be careful of textbook the way, and you got to think about analyze. And that's why I go back to the progress tracker with the course. What's the point of it? What's the point of it? How much work do you schedule per day? How much work? Well, we finished off we had 2 clients 2 weeks ago, a client last week. This week, no clients. I've got some client calls and potential client calls, and I'm doing the course, obviously, the super course. Next week, we start another project. The week after that, we start another one. The week after that, we start another one. And then the one that potentially might have been 2 weeks' time, so we got 2 on 1 go, which I wasn't really keen on. They're now delayed until mid-April. Phew! In a way, I don't mind, because they are a guaranteed client, because they're an existing client. So in a way, they got to use us to kind of redo and rebuild all of that kind of stuff anyway. So how much work do you schedule per day? Well, whatever I want. I do 14 hours a day, roughly 14 hours a day. 2 to 3 hours of that might be me in bed. Believe it or not, I might be in bed for 2 or 3 hours checking things out. Websites, plugins, themes, solutions, CSS code, HTML, JavaScript, checking things out. That is still work. Because I will then decide on, am I going to do a video on this? Am I going to talk about it? What do I think? Does this change my way of thinking or solutions I normally would use? But of that 14 hours, there will be a good 10, 11 hours, roughly, solid work. Now, you could take out an hour of that for the live chats, but I'm still engaging. I'm still networking. I'm still networking and stuff, right? I'm still doing something. So then you could say 9 hours. 9 hours work. Right? And that, I know, and 9 hours work. Yeah, nice to hear that, Pro Moby. So I would, you okay? You're right. Go have a drink. So I'm going to, so I'm going to say that even when you're doing your social media, scheduling posts, you're working. When you're replying to notifications, you're working. Emails, comments, engaging, you're working. Profiling, building your brand. I nearly said branding your build. Building your brand. Brand building, that's the word. You know, website work, client work, revisions, changes, working on your website. Looking at solutions, all of his stuff adds up. Yeah? How much work do you... In fact, how is it like for everybody else in? Please don't forget to hit like. So for you web designers, web agencies, freelancers, if you want to know what we do, ProMobi, go and click here. There you go, ProMobi. This one's for you, ProMobi. All right, there's the link for you. I've just posted it. Go and read that. How much time do you each spend a day on website work? And when I say website work, I mean like your social media. I don't mean chatting to your friends about anything and everything. I'm talking about related to your business. How much time do you spend a day? I'm cracking up to about 14 hours a day, which sounds a lot, but you know what? That's kind of the norm with me. It really is. Dipanshu, no, I don't make social media posts for 1 week. I do them on the day. Every morning, 20 minutes. Every morning, 20 minutes. I do them for the day. Do you know why I do them for the day? Because my mood determines what I do. So what new video have I got coming out? Fine, we'll promote that. Maybe I want to promote a video that came out the day before. Yeah, we'll do that. What's happening in the WordPress world? What's happening with security, with SEO? Let's put that out there as well. Maybe I'm taking my son to a play park. Let's put that on. Maybe I'm working on something. Let's put it on. When you start planning for the week, you know, there might be something you put out that actually you don't really care about now, or like you go, no, do I really want to say that? I go for, how am I feeling now? This morning, what am I doing? Because it's more real as well. It's more real. Ivar, it's about 12 hours a day. That's good. John is sick. Wow. Hey, John. Wow. You are... You're doing... Wow, John, you're really hitting it on the hours there. 6 in the morning to 10 at night. Dipanshu, 8 hours for website work, 2 hours for new content, which is about 10 hours, and then 2 hours for generating passive income. So what's your passive income, Dipanshu? Look, you can't put that there and then not tell us. This is when he's bored. He's so bored, he's not even putting on his iPad.
I did. I was looking at stuff.
Really? So what's up? Okay, come on, look. Tell the whole world what's up, because something's bothering you right now. So come here and tell the whole world. What is it?
Just wanted to go on my bike and ride my bike.
Yeah, I knew he was going to say this. Because it's cold outside. It's cold outside.
Wait, but
There's no kind of atmosphere. I'm all alone.
How do you know what it looks like
More or
outside
less.
when that curtain's
Let
not
me
open?
fly far away from here. Raheem, I'm telling you now, if I move this... We're having a bit of a domestic right now, everyone. You're witnessing a domestic.
What's a domestic?
It's raining. Look out there. Look out the window. Look near my car. If you stare, you can see the rain.
Rain, I hate
It's
rain.
raining.
Okay.
And it's grey. And it's cold.
It's just Leicester lost. Me too, Leicester lost.
I think he's talking about football game. Okay, don't worry. Let me just get back to the questions. 1 hour for getting new clients yet. I mean, I always find, Ivar, that even if, like, I haven't, like, I will always...
Slightly later on that screen.
Okay, can someone please let me know if there's been a freezing? 'Cause I think we've got a Oh, no, it's okay. It's back again. We're back again. I think there was a frozen bit there just for a moment, but we're all...
Type in the comments if there was. Type yes if there was. Type no if there wasn't.
Ignore him. Anyway... I think you're right, Ivar. So even if I have a period where we haven't got any clients or something, I always find something to do. And usually it will be like YouTube videos. It will be researching a new solution. It's like I said, 27 Collective, who are the creators of the My Listing Directory theme, have very nicely given me a copy of the Voxel theme, which is a new advancement. And I'm going to test it out. And if I like it, I'll do a video. If I don't like it, I won't do a video. But I first want to know, do I like it or not? Does it work for me? Is it intuitive? That's really key for me. No matter how excellent a theme or plugin is, okay, if I don't think it's intuitive, I don't like to promote it. Free of charge, by the way. I don't like to promote it because I don't want to be telling you, yeah, you got to use this plugin. It does all this stuff for you, but you're going to have to learn a load of stuff to make it work. That's not good. You want a quick, easy solution because maybe you can already solve the problem doing this. So why would I now tell you to do this instead with loads more extra work? You're going to go, I will only move from solution A to B if that is more efficient and quicker and easier to do, right? Why would you not? Why would you want to go to a more complicated solution? So well, Erica, sometimes he is, sometimes 60%. In fact, I'm probably less. 40% of the time, 60% he's not. Nah, he's all right. So you're working with new AI tools to make work. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, though, Dipanshu, what I'm going to say, is that you can use AI tools to help yourself. But what I will say is this. It is becoming very saturated with people using AI tools to create stuff that if you think you're going to make tens of thousands of dollars a month, you're kidding yourself because it's becoming a very saturated market now. Absolutely, Michael. Well, it was, you know what I mean, cold, grey, rain. It is kind of the norm. What are my thoughts on affiliate marketing and how much do you earn from? I don't do affiliate marketing. Well, okay, I lie. I do have an affiliate link for Bertha. I do have an affiliate link for SiteGround. I do have an affiliate link for Elementor. Do we make a lot? No. Is that because I don't actively promote it? Yes. I don't go out my way to do it. It's in our video. In fact, you'll notice in our video description somewhere it will have the affiliate links for SiteGround, Bertha, Elementor Pro as well. Do I actively promote it hard? No, I don't. If you want it, you want it. If you don't want it, fine. Can you make a lot of money out of it? Yeah, if you've got a massive following. And you've got people who would buy off you. Like, for instance, Dipanshu, right? Again, it does feel to me like you're following textbook solutions. So everywhere on TikTok, people are going, yeah, ChatGPT, make loads of money. Midjourney, make loads of money. Do this and do that with Etsy, make loads of money. And you're believing it. You're falling for it. You're falling for a lot of effort and a lot of work where the return is very unproven, number one. And number two, these people who are claiming, they haven't made that. They go, yeah, you can make 10,000. They haven't made that. They haven't made it anywhere near that. But they're saying it to you to draw you in. Then there's loads of people out there that say, hey, affiliate marketing works. Let me tell you now, if you have got a massive following, like Ferdy, take Ferdy for an instance. If Ferdy does a video to say Bloxy and here's a coupon, he'll probably get loads of sales. Elementor, he'll get loads of sales because he's got a massive following and he's built up a level of trust and reliability and people will go for it. So if you're just starting off and you have not built up a following, why is anyone going to buy it just because you've said buy it? Why would you do it? They're not going to do it. So unless you've built up a massive following built on trust, I'm not a fan of it. Look, here's now a contradiction. I don't like affiliate marketing, so I've just got to adjust my pillow here, my hot water bottle. I'm not a fan of affiliate marketing, right? But I do have links to Elementor. I think I got them for code snippets. I think I've got it for SiteGround as well. So if you go for it, you go for it. But I'm not going to push it. But I don't even know where I was going with it now. I can't know where I was going with it. Yeah, trust. So Ferdy, Even though I don't think much of affiliate marketing, and that's why I meant as a contradiction because I do have some links, his audience was not built purely on affiliate marketing. It was, hey Pete, it was not built purely on that. His following was built on him doing videos, Elementor, WordPress, WooCommerce, stuff. Reno, his following is not built on affiliate. Yes, he makes income from it, but it was built on his videos. Paul, same thing, nearly everyone. But when you build a big enough following, there is a higher chance they might do it. Look, I do not think anything of the prime drink. Why does everyone go crazy for the prime drink? In the UK, people go crazy for it. There are people that have built up careers, really annoying people. Wakey wines. Oh God, what an annoying person. Why? I don't get it. Why? It's just a drink and people go crazy for it. Because of who's promoting it. KSI or whoever, right? Their face promotes the drink and people buy it. Look at Kim Kardashian. Look at her sisters. I can't remember which one it is. It's either Kylie or Kendall, one of them. They've got beauty products. Are you telling me? Yeah, Carapace, that's it, KSI. Are you telling me any of the beauty products that Kendall or Kylie or whichever one of the Kardashians or the Jenners have brought out, are you telling me any of those products are better than what you already were using? Are you really telling me that? And the answer is no. But the name creates a following and people dive in. That's marketing, that's promotion. And the same thing goes with affiliates. I just, so yeah. Hey Rajat, by the way, sorry, I just saw you said hi. Yeah, but the thing is, Deepanshu, right? Now think about this, right? You've made a kid's book, right? Why is anyone going to buy it? Why is anyone going to buy the kid's book? What is it about the kid's book that's going to make them buy it? You've made 20 t-shirts. Why is anyone going to buy it? Why is anyone going to buy it? What's the reason for the purchase of the what makes the t-shirts different to anyone else's? The 2 composite books you've said, what are the books about? And this is the harsh reality. This is the harsh reality of life, right? You've bought out a book. Who's going to buy your book? Your family? Your friends? Who's going to buy it? What's the book about? In fact, let's really get into this, right? Because this is an interesting topic. Deepanshu, tell me the genre of the book. Do you even know the genre of the book? What's the genre of the book and what age is it aimed at? Genre, age range. We start there. So, in fact, no. Genre, age range, price. What's the price you're charging for it? Genre, age range, price. I did creative writing, okay? I've worked with literary agents in the UK. J.K. Rowling's agent, Barry Cunningham, nearly took me on, okay, 11 years ago. And his editor then said, no, gutted. That's how gutted I was. Close. So, genre, age range, price. Answer that. Come on, Deepanshu. Get your hand out your pocket. Artif, buying a drink because of KSC, you think they care about you. Exactly, Artif. And isn't it amazing, Artif? Do you know where I'm coming from, Artif? Right? Because in the UK, at the moment, they go crazy. Do you know how crazy they're going at the moment? For, there's a shop in Wakefield, right? If you've ever seen the videos this guy does, they are appalling, but people love him. Right? I just don't get it. I really don't get it. And he is selling bottles of Amazon, the Prime drink for £100 per bottle. And people are buying it. And it's just a drink. There's nothing special about that drink, right? And Erica, you're right as well. It's a very saturated market, isn't it? If right now, YouTube Shorts, TikTok, so many places, people are going, use ChatGPT and make money, use Midjourney and make money, open an Etsy store and make money, go on, make a t-shirt, make money, go and write a book, make money, go and make money, money, money. Make money to make money. Are you right, mate?
Yeah, when you end the live chat.
When am I ending the live chat? Why? In about 20 minutes. Well, we're waiting for... What, go on, 20 minutes. What's up?
Go and grab my iPad and be here.
You can do, yeah. Why, are you getting scared? Are you? Why don't you bring a blanket and sit down here on the floor? Bring a blanket and sit there, out of the camera, right there, in that corner there. Sorry. So Dipanshu is doing a kid's book. Oh man, Carapace, I'm not gonna do it. I am not gonna do. Oh god, I just don't get the whole Prime thing. Kids book is for 3 to 5-year-olds based on 3 puppies going on an adventure. 30 pages for about $10. Okay, look, so Dipanshu, okay, right. I can tell you now, that's a hard sell. Number one, it's a bit of a hard sell, right? Okay. What? Okay. Has it all been written in ChatGPT? Has your book been written in ChatGPT? Has your cover been done in ChatGPT? Because I'm telling you now, right? Don't sit there expecting to make millions on the back of the book. And there is a massive danger, right, that you could spend a day or two doing the words, doing the images, putting it together. You could spend a whole day. A whole day for what? That day or 2 days you spend on that could have been spent on client work, your brand, your social media, your networking, your following. Your following. So what I would say, though, is give it a go. See how you get on. So how much time have you spent on it so far? And here's the other thing, Dipanshu. Why is anyone going to pay $10 for an unknown author?
You're not American.
Tell me that. Why is anyone going to spend $10?
Stop talking about
No, that's the price, Raheem. Why is anyone going to pay $10 for an unknown author when accomplished authors, their books are $5, $6? You got to think about this, right? You've really got to think hard about this, right? If I can get a book by an accomplished author that's got loads of books, a series, a trilogy, whatever, and their books are $6, $7, why would I spend $10 on a complete unknown? And I can clearly see that it's a Midjourney, whatever kind of thing. Because you can spot it. Yeah, exactly, Artif, isn't it? It's just ridiculous, isn't it? You know, the amount of people out there go, oh yeah, you know, I'm going to show you how to make $10,000 a month with a book. You create a book, you do this, you do that, you do this, you do that, you put it out there, and you sort of go, right, but, I mean, look, here's the other thing, Dipanshu, right? $10. How much of that $10 is profit? And then you work out how many books you got to sell. And here's the point I'm making, right? You've put 40 hours in now. Hey, that geek, Mark, how you doing? You put 40 hours in now. How much time have you now lost out on doing? What is your real business then? Now, here's the serious question. Here's the serious question. What is your business? Is your business to hustle? So you're going to find every side hustle under the sun. You're doing a book, you're doing t-shirts, you're doing Etsy. Or is your business web design? So what is it? Either you put 40 hours into web design or into your hustle. So which one is it? Yeah, exactly, TLC. They are do you know what? The world is more gullible than ever before. And I am going to say right now, okay, the world is more gullible now than it has ever been before around politics, culture, tradition, religion, lifestyle, money making, chat GPTing, everything and everything. Still raining, mate. Still raining. Mum will be home in about 45 minutes.
Still be like then.
Yeah, but you're not going out. 45 minutes. Yeah, and like Pete says, right, 30 pages for a book for a 5-year-old at 30 pages is a lot. Even if it's got a lot of images, that's a lot. Very good point by Pete. Yep, brilliant, Raheem. Hey, Shaveen, don't worry, mate. Writing a book, I mean, anyone, to be honest though, if you know what you're doing, anyone can write a book, right? As long as you've got the right idea, and it fits with what works in the market as well. Yeah, Artif's right. Look, everything looks easy. Right. In fact, you could argue that me telling you to go and join our how to start a web design business is a bit guilty of that, because it's not easy to do a web design business. Too many people out there. In fact, do you know what? Oh man, now you've got me started. There's too many people out there saying, right? There's too many people out there saying that you want to make money, start a blog, and you're going to make loads of money. Ain't true. Unless you have a winning blog and you have tons of hits, it ain't going to happen. Then they go and say stuff like YouTubing. Believe me, it's a lot of work and effort. And no, you're not mega rich out of it either. All right, let me tell you now. Don't think for a minute you are mega rich out of it. Let me tell you that now. Because if you were, you'd stop doing them and just let the money pour in. It doesn't work like that. There's all these things that people are saying you do to make money. And it's false. It's false. It's like that geek Mark. Him and his colleagues put in a lot of work doing podcasts and reviews about books and movies and TV shows. You gotta keep getting out there to build your following, to build your audience, before they give a damn about buying anything off you, about subscribing to you. You gotta keep getting out there. And that's why I think that assuming that you can just do something and it's going to make you loads of money is false, right? Because there's loads of blog posts out there that even say flipping websites. You buy a website, you tweak it, you flip it, and you sell it on. You're not going to make a lot of money off that, all right? You are not going to make a lot of money off that. And you're actually going to be out of pocket because you've got to buy the website and hope that when you flip it, you make a profit. Start a web design business, start a logo design business, do copywriting, do editing, write articles. The worst ones are when they say do a survey, do surveys, but you might only make $20 a month. And you might go, wow, it's still worth it. It's still free money. No, it's not free money, because you probably spent 2 hours a day. 2 hours a day, every day, to get $20 a month. Where's the value in that? That means you're telling me your time is worth like what? I'm not even going to do the mathematics of it. But it's like saying the value of your time is so minute. It's ridiculous. UK. Yeah, I mean, look, the trouble is, though, Mark, yeah, as you know, that to get property or land, you got to kind of invest. You know, No, it doesn't, Pez. The headline does not say make 10k per website. Does it? Let me just double check. Now that Pez has said that, I've got a bit of a war. No, it doesn't. How dare you say that? No, it doesn't. There we go. Of course it does not say that. We don't make no promises. We don't make any promises. How to maximize and scale upwards. How to get more out of your business. But yeah, property, stuff like that. I mean, I know loads of literary agents. I know a load. But just because I know them does not mean that they'll publish my book or publish someone else's. You got to earn it. You got to earn it, right? But we do have a little bit of a global state going on right now, and it's just amazing. And that is also something that has to be said for why is it, I don't know what it's like in the rest of the world, but in the UK, more and more youngsters are turning away from the kind of jobs that we all did when we were young, because they're kind of thinking, well, I don't need to work hard. I just need to start a YouTube channel or become famous on TikTok or go on or go on Big Brother or Love Island or go on a game show and I make my money. I just have to do something horrendous, end up in the papers, right? I have to do something at a protest rally. Maybe I get assaulted by the police or the other way around. I have to do something to get my name out there, and then the money will roll in. Get a book deal, get this, get that. That is not my opinion. That is fact of what I'm seeing happening. And so what's happening is the younger generation now, there's a massive danger in 20 years' time. We're going to have lots of people that are unemployed, not working, struggling to make ends meet. The welfare state is going to go higher up than it already is, and I've got nothing against it, but I'm just saying that's the fact of where I see things going. Right? So it's a worrying light. It's a worrying world at the moment. My first job was working for a company where I went round door-to-door sales doing double glazed windows. It was rubbish, but that's what I did. Did it for about 3 months. Hated it. Then I got a job at Odeon Cinema. I was there for 2 years. Did really well there. After that, I got a job in the council, typing up letters and stuff. And then I became an assistant property building surveyor. And then I joined the NHS. And that was all before the age of 20. I didn't join the NHS until I was 22.
How old were you when you worked in the cinema?
How old was I when I worked in the cinema? 18. And I got to watch... Hey, I tell you what. I joined Odeon Cinema in 1997. Right? I was there for 2 years. Good period, 97, 98, 99. You know, the first Men in Black. You had that Godzilla movie. You had loads of stuff. The Matrix. Star Wars, The Phantom Menace. Yeah, we have doubts about that, but at the time it was a big thing. Titanic, the Full Monty. I could go on and on, but 97, 98, 99, fun times. But I did all of that stuff, and I didn't join the NHS until I was 22. But I'm telling you now, I'm seeing a lot of people who are just they're not working at all. They're just praying and hoping for fame and fortune and glory.
We have something in common now.
Without a lot of effort. Anyway, Melissa's first job was paper route, and then she was a cashier at McDonald's. McDonald's.
Stop being all the Simpsons.
Donuts. Does the course offer a section on elemental notes? Pez asks. Of course not, Pez. How dare you? How dare you? Pete's first job when he was still at school was working on a market fish stall. That has to smell. I can imagine the smell. In Leicester Market, sometimes I'd have to go through if I was going somewhere past the fish bit. Boy, did it reek. Oh dear, did it reek. Selling windows, Alex. Oh, do you know what, mate? Knocking on the doors. Hi, yeah. I've noticed your frames are wooden. Or you've got a single pane. You really want to get double or triple. You really want to block the noise out. These are manufactured in the UK. White UPVC. Oh, it's going to look amazing. And you have these Centurion locks at the top and the side. And you turn the key and click, 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 click. Oh, you don't want me to be here? Okay, bye. Next door. Right? Oh, hate it. I'd hated it. Success rate was like...
What did you hate?
Minute.
What's a newt?
Minute, not a newt. Newt is a character from Aliens. The movie. James Cameron, Sigourney Weaver. Great movie. You're too young to watch it. Dipansha was born in 97. Dipansha, you see, you're going to be coming in. You were born into the tech era, right? You were born into the time when by the time you were like 3 or 4, the internet was all the rage. You know, Nokias were everywhere. People started discovering Blackberries and all of that, and the Pebble phone with Motorola. You know, so you would have been about 10 years old when the first iPhone came out. You were around in the tech era. We're from the library era. We're from the era where you wanted to learn anything. You wanted to learn how to make a command on the Commodore 64. You had to go and read a 50-page book just so you could hit a button for it to go, hello. 50 pages usually. Loads of programming. Hello. That's the Commodore 64 days, right? Artief's got a question about web design. You got a brick site with a form, Google reCAPTCHA. The reCAPTCHA doesn't actually show. Oh. Do you know what, Artief? You might need to get someone in the cave to test it out, maybe.
There's nobody in the cave.
You might need to share it in the back cave for someone to have a look at.
Back cave.
Erica's first job was a 3-hour stint at Burger King. Oh no, literally 3 hours then. Someone threw the burger at you because it had pickles. Did you eat the burger though after they threw it at you? Because if I worked and they threw it at me, I'd be like, thank you.
Why did they throw it?
So if they threw it, I'd be like, thank you.
Why?
Martin, SiteGround is really good. SiteGround is really, really good. 20i is really, really good. How many websites are you thinking about, Martin? But then here comes my other question, Martin. Who are the websites for? You or someone else or clients? Who are the websites for, Martin? You or clients? Because if it's clients, you can either go down the reselling route, and there's loads of solutions, or get them to buy it themselves. So who's it for? You or for the clients? So Jean has just actually found out that the reCAPTCHA is hidden, but try it out in the Batcave. So Dipansha's first job was to design posters and printables for College Fest. Did you get paid for it, Bo? Were you paid for it? Right, so Martin, they're for clients, okay. So you must understand, though, the term unlimited is never unlimited. Because you will have inodes, you will have bandwidth, you will have storage space. So with SiteGround, on the middle package, which is Grow Big, you can get away with 15 to 16 websites. About 15 is a good stop point. Okay? Right, it says unlimited websites, but when you look at the resources, 15 is about all you're going to get on there. My next question to you would be is why... Look again, though, right, there's no right or wrong answer. And John, I know John likes to resell and others do too. If you're happy handling that, do resell. Then every so often you might need to get another server or something with the more clients you got. I don't like to get involved into hosting stuff anymore, so I get the clients to buy it themselves. Also, we can terminate between one another whenever we want. I don't own them, they don't own me. Away they go, away I go. Life is good. You know, they've got their own hosting. Oh, okay, this is a V2. Oh dear, Erica. I have to say though, I had a lot of run-ins at Odeon Cinema. People like literally the amount of people I caught in the cinema with cameras, recording, smoking, having a secret liaison with their partner.
What's the liaison?
A liaison. Oh, a secret meeting, Raheem. He's down there. What's a liaison? He goes, is a meeting. Do you remember the Spice Girls movie, Spice World, that came out? Do you remember the Spice Girls movie, Spice World? I think it was 97. Do you remember that movie, Spice Girls, Spice World? Right? Cinema, full of kids. There was a guy in there. That's all I'm going to say. There was a guy in there, 50s, on his own. Back row. Watching the audience rather than the movie.
What did you do?
Police, all of that. No, just life, Raheem. You don't need to know. What was I talking about?
Your cinema.
No, before that, I was talking about something else. I know what I'm talking about now.
Jobs.
No, not jobs, Raheem.
Everybody type in the comments what I was talking about if you can remember.
I can't remember what I was talking about now. Anyway, no, Raheem, calm down.
Loo.
No. Artif says laugh out loud. He's not saying loo. Yeah, he's just written laugh out loud with lots of O's.
Laugh. Wait, I know why it's laugh out loud. Laugh
out loud. LOL. Yeah, he's not saying loo. He thinks she said loo, Artif. He goes loo.
Lord.
All right. Right. Okay. I mean, that's what I mean. To be honest, Artif, it was great. You could watch films for free. There was a lot of cleaning you had to do as well. There was a lot of cleaning. But yeah, a lot of cleaning. We even had someone give birth in a cinema once. We even given someone had birth. The funniest thing though was, do you remember the film Spawn? Came out in, I think it was 98. The film Spawn, right? You know, the guy dies, devil comes back, breaks him back to life. You know, he's got all, red cape, all of that. Spawn, right? At the end of the movie, almost the entire screen stormed out, angry. We want a refund. I was like, why? What's wrong? I used to deal with a lot of complaints, actually. I used to complaints handling. I used to do a lot of that. I go, why? What's wrong? Even at the age of 19 at that point. What's wrong? The end credits were all over the place. Broken up. The writing was mixed up. There was loads of stuff going on. And they were angry. So I said to them, so let me just be clear here. You've watched the entire film. You got to the end credits. See it, Erica? You got to the end credits. The credits are all messed up. And now you want a refund. Right? They want a refund. I then explained to them, you do know the credits are meant to be like that. The credits are actually intentionally like that. That's how the credits are. And it took about 10-20 minutes. It took a while to convince them, no, the movie is not wrong. It was the end bloody credits. It's at the end anyway. Oh dear. Any plugin snippet for embedding LinkedIn feed, you might want to try WP Social Ninja Pro. Try WP Social Ninja Pro. But also, Deepanshu, here's my answer to Deepanshu. Have you tried Google? It's not very well known, but it's a search browser. You can get it for free on your phone and the internet. And you might want to do a Google search or WP Social Ninja Pro. try that as well.
Woohoo! Right.
It wasn't, to be honest though, Mark, it wasn't. I remember the trailer for Spawn, and I remember thinking, wow, this looks good, but it was a god-awful movie, right, wasn't it? And John Leguizamo as the clown, oh, it was awful, wasn't it? They really, I'm surprised it's not been redone yet. I know there's plans to, and I don't know if they're filming or if it's happening, but it's like it's so overdone, isn't it? There were no rats in our cinema, Alex, because our cinema was built in 1997 when it opened. So we worked in a brand new cinema. And this cinema had so many secret doorways. Like, you could go from one screen to another. If there was like secret doorways, like hidden near the floors. And once we got one of our colleagues to go through it to check something. And when he was halfway, moving from one screen to another, we locked both doors and he was trapped in there. And then we threw a walkie-talkie into there as well. So we would talk, and we would like make noises. He was like, "Shut up, all of you!" He was like, "Shut up, shut up, shut up."
Did you get fired?
No, we didn't get fired. He was the brother of one of the assistant managers, though. But even she got in on it, and we all laughed. It was quite hilarious. I don't think he ever recovered.
What do you mean recovered?
No, I mean he's okay. I mean, I don't mean he's still there. We got him out in the end. He's not still there. But when I say recovered, I don't mean we did recover him. But just sit down and look at your iPad, will you? Just by the power of Grayskull. Oh God! Right, okay, Raheem, calm down now. Don't make noise. Hold on. Right, I am going to close off in a moment, though. Okay, Shaveen, first job as a trainee tour assistant. But it was terrible because he was the only guy. Oh. Let me tell you now, okay? When you're sometimes in a location or a place where you're surrounded by girls, it's not always good, okay? When I was at university in my second year at Sheffield, 1998 to 1999, I lived in a house. It was a semi-detached house, and it was me and 3 other girls, and it wasn't always happy times in there. There was arguments, there was like moments each month which were not always good as either, anyway. But it was also fun as well. Good fun. But then, okay, Dipanshu, have you tried Google? Like I said, the thing is, though, Dipanshu, you've got to kind of... Dipanshu, can I give you one tip? You've got to take a chill pill, okay? All right? Because I've said it, but I don't know for sure if it does or not. But you need to go and check out Google. Go and check out Google. Have you asked ChatGPT? In fact, why don't you write a book on it? How to get LinkedIn into WordPress. Web hosting and WordPress. No. Martin, go for a web hosting. If you go for WordPress hosting means that it will automatically update WordPress, which you don't want. You want to be in control of what you update and what you don't. They are exactly the same price. The only difference is the WordPress hosting will automatically update sometimes plugins or themes or even WordPress itself. You don't want to go for that, okay? Because you're a web designer and you're building websites, you don't want to go for that. Go for the standard web hosting. Same thing. You're in control now of the updates. Believe me, if WordPress ever updates to version 7, all of your websites will update to version 7. And if there's a problem, you're screwed. You are totally screwed. You don't want to do that, okay? Right. Okay, everyone, I'm going to jump off now. Maddie, you've just said you've sent an email. I look forward to seeing that, okay? But I am going to jump off now. So me and Raheem, we're going to say goodbye. Goodbye from him.
Goodbye, everybody.
No, you better say goodbye from him when I say that. Obviously, he's not watched the two Ronnies. Goodbye from him.
Goodbye from
him, me. Anyway, okay, everyone. Look, I'm gonna jump off now. Take care. See you all soon tomorrow. Later time, remember 4 p.m. UTC GMT.
I'll be back tomorrow.
No, he won't be back tomorrow. I'll catch you all later. Bye. I apologise for this disturbance. Yeah, I've got to go work. I've got to go work on the course, and I've got to go look at Voxel as well.
Foxy.
Take care, Carlo, Pez, everyone. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.
And Mark. Take care, Mark.